Yeah, man. We played here in '94. It was the last time we played in this town. Was anybody there? Is it 94 or 95? He says 95. I about to. But in Mesa, now hang on, guys. No, I'm talking about right here. Mesa Amphitheater.
94!
Okay. No, 2000 was that, were you? I don't remember 2000. The hell happened in 2000? Once we got off stage at Big Cypress, it's all just up until 2009. Going down a bad road now. Okay, one last thing. I'm just playing. I'm talking too much, so let me just tell this one story. So does anybody remember we played? I think it was called the Celebrity Theater in 1993. Okay, very quickly. This was a special show for me. Am I right? It was like a round. It's like everybody's around you. And if anybody actually has been around long enough to remember that show, what was especially special about it was that, is that my grandmother was there, my mother's mother, Grandma Jean, and her husband, who's a guy named Harry Jones. So I want to just very quickly tell this story because there's meaning to it. If anyone in the room thinks that you're too old to find love or something like that, the story with my grandmother was that she was a fiercely independent, super cool woman who was born in Iowa. Her first husband left her. She moved to New York and became an advertising executive, a single mother with two kids, my mom and in New York City in the 50s, 40s, hanging out with almost like Peggy and Mad Men, but she was a little higher up than that. She worked for Gray's Advertising, and she made an ad. She was one of the first women to ever have an ad on TV, and the ad was the little drops of Prel float in the liquid. If you look online, you'll see it. And so, super cool, elegant, put together woman. Her second husband, she was married for 35 years. That was my grandpa Clee. He was a painter. And one day, Grandma Jean came out of the shower when she was about 69 years old. And there was a note, and it said, "I've left you for another woman." That was it. And off goes Clee. So Grandma Jean, for about 6 months, was just completely devastated and shocked. And then, being the fiercely independent Grandma Jean, she just said, "Screw this. I'm going wild." She started trying out for TV commercials and dating all these guys. Now she was just turning 70 at this time. And this is a beautiful, stunning, awesome, confident, cool, creative woman. And when she was 70, she met this guy. His name was Harry Jones, and he was like a complete catch. He was living in Kent, Connecticut. He was Lothario of Kent, Connecticut, dating all the divorcees and stuff, and widowers. And she fell in love with this guy. Okay, and they were, I think, 71 when this all came. They fell in love like two school children. No one in my family or any of our friends had ever seen anything like it. It was, without question, the first and only time that she was in love in her life, and him. And they were like eye-gazing, giggling, hand-holding, like puppy love from in the 70s. And that's how old she was when she found love. So when we played at the Celebrity Theater, they were there. And Harry, some of you may remember, that got up on stage and sang a song for my Grandma Jean in front of the whole Fish crowd. And he was like a crooner, and I remembered all this when I pulled into town. So they had like a theme song that my Grandma Jean used to sing to him when they first started dating, because he was definitely like a ladies' man at the time. And this is the song. I'm going to try to play this, and you guys have got to forgive me, because I learned this like 6 seconds before I walked on stage. So I'm going to go with me on the spirit of it. But she would sing this song, and the song's called "You Gotta See Mama Every Night, or You Can't See Mama at All." Daddy dear, listen here. Your mama's feeling blue. She don't see much of you. That will never do. Once a week, your mama's cheek gets a kiss or two. I'm not showing you the door. I'm just laying down the law. You gotta see mama every night, or you can't see mama at all. You gotta see mama every night. Can't see mama at all. I don't care for the kind of man who loves his mama on the installment plan. You gotta see mama every night, or you can't see mama at all. For instance, Monday night I sat alone. Tuesday night you didn't phone. Wednesday night you didn't call. Thursday night the same old song. Friday night you dodged my path. Saturday night you took your bath. Sunday night you called on me, but you brought your wife and your family. You gotta see mama every night, or you can't see mama at all. You gotta kiss mama, treat her right. She won't be there when you call. Now I don't care for the kind of chic who does his chiking once a week. You gotta see mama every night, or you can't see mama at all.